All right, Bradley, thank you for your response. I'd like to take this now in a different order. I'd like to start with the topicality and then go over both of your 4 point refutations. Now, first, I'd like to address the solvency, which Bradley noted that because WinSec is not in, technically, the building of WinSec is not in Latin America, it shouldn't be affected. It should not be shut down. I think this is irrelevant mainly because it's the countries that are being affected. Latin America is sending people over, and then those people are going back to Latin America, which is where they have their effect. They use what they learned at WinSec in Latin America. So Latin America is the area affected by WinSec. So WinSec still has an effect on Latin America, which is why it should be shut down. Next, I'd like to address Bradley's 4 point refutation, in which you say that there is, first off, no correlation between the schools and the students who are taught there. You say that there's an issue with causation versus correlation, in which I have to say, WinSec has turned out the most dictators in the history of this planet. If a football academy is known specifically for churning out star players, then that's what they're going to be known for. There's definitely causation and correlation between those. You also mentioned that it would be more believable if they showed us what they're teaching, but they won't. The government will not release what is being taught at WinSec. Finally, you address in that same 4 point refutation that if we close schools because they have bad people attending them, eventually we will have no schools left. That's a slippery slope. So there will always be schools because those who actually want to be in schools will attend schools. That's public schools versus private schools versus academies. In your next 4 point refutation, you address the fact that if everyone is doing it, we should be doing it too, as in spying and border control and all of that. I believe that as a world power, here's a quote from Gandhi, be the change that you want to see in the world. And I think that we should lead by example, and just because we take the offensive out and we won't have spies in, I think we could concentrate that manpower in a defensive matters. So instead of sending people out to change, we could refocus that energy on training people in our own country and focus more on homeland security. Thank you.